So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 38, 39. Actually, we're all the way up to 39. Wow, these episodes, they're running and running. This is going well with Fortress. It hasn't fell apart yet on me. It is Dwarf Fortress 40.15, and I am Leedy Man Smith, going to continue on. So, read a little bit about prisons, actually, and I probably want to change the way this works, I think. I actually want to make it into one larger room. I'm going to free the room up there. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to also probably remove... No, I want to keep that. Remove that. I'll remove that. Change this around a bit. I'm going to make it into like one big cell. Which means I need to remove that as well. So I'm going to make it into one bigger cell. Also need to link up this again, don't we? To link it to the new bridge. I think I may have just done it actually. Yeah, I've already done that. Me. Think it's actually linked. No, it hasn't been linked yet, so it's just been done. So that's in the process. Once that gets linked up, we can switch it back around, and we've got ourselves a decent bridge sorted out. So everything should be good to go. Parties continue. No surprises there. I've had a little break in between. I have to turn that down a touch because that's a loud party they got going on in my ear. So that's getting underway. We'll carry on. Ooh. Oh, it's growing from a child. I was hoping it was another child growing into an adult, but no. Oh. Right, that's just moved on a month. So, the crossbow squad are back on to defend Burrow. Let's have a look if there is still a bunch of corpses there, but I don't think anyone's coming to collect them anytime soon. Actually, those jobs probably got suspended. But there's no miasma in there either way. So, let's get the lever pulling back on. So that can go back onto a repeat job. Why I get a cough as soon as I start talking is beyond me. This dude needs sleep, I think, doesn't it? Sleep. That's why he's down arrows. This dude is depressed as well. I'm a little worried we're going to get a few. And it's the mayor as well. Where are you going, mayor? Why are you still sleeping up here? On a break. Where are you going? Like, is that his old job still? Oh, that's still assigned to the mayor. Let's free that fucking bedroom up. Goddamn mayor. You got your own room. You don't need that bedroom as well to sleep in. Dude, just claim his shit. I think he just picked his shit up and was like, fuck you, I'm going. Go back to my room. You're not my real mom. Right. I am going to have to remove that and that and that so they can get to the walls behind, because I don't think they can get to them. So let's go back up here. Let's tweak this bedroom. Let's put the wall back in there. And of course we're going to do author class block. We'll deal with that. This has been finished. Yeah, the fortress is finished. I not currently need any more into that. This floor needs finishing, but I got a feeling I'm still missing the right coloured. Diorite gonna go that colour. I think diorite goes lighter. This is dark. Rock salt is what we need. But I don't have enough. That's all I'm getting for that. I can do fortifications up here though. That's what we need to get started. Actually just going to do the corner pieces to begin with, because they're all those the ones. What I used to do, like this I never had a problem with blocks before in previous games, because I've played Masterwork for so long now. And Masterwork, what you do is obviously there's quite a few more workshops added into that one. I'm actually quite glad I've gone back to vanilla, because I've learnt vanilla like a lot better. In fact, not a little better, a lot better than the Masterwork. Masterwork, if you've not played vanilla excessively is massively overwhelming, which is probably where a lot of where I got lost for quite a while. But yeah, going back to what my point was, you used to use when you're making metalwork stuff. You get what's called slade. Is it slate? Slade, isn't it? That comes out, which is like a trashy extract, and then you get what's called a slade compactor or whatever the heck it is. But anyway, what you do is make concrete out of that. So you basically use concrete blocks to build everything. So and you get lots of it because it's all excess of your metal industry. Human caravan has arrived. Awesome stuff. Right, I just need to double check that and hope that nothing comes in its place. But that is pretty badass. It's been linked up. Yes, it has. We can pull that lever now. Right, so that should raise. That should lower. Boop. Why did that one not raise? That didn't work, did it? No. No. Link to bridge. Well, it is linked to it, but why did it not work? Why didn't it do both bridges? Answers? Anyone know? Anyone? Anyone know that one? Why did it only do one? Full bridge. Like, if I'm to look at it, Control M, it's linked to both bridges. I don't know what that did. That did something. Oh God. Oh, what did that just do? That did something horrible. And now they're both. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen, is it? So, in that case, that needs changing. How do I unlink a bridge? Can I unlink just the same way? I think I need to just cancel the lever, don't I? Don't know how to unlink that. Right, okay, well, that's that. Let's leave them both up for now. So, let's have a click on here. We need to move goods to the wagon. So, all of them, all of them, all of them, all of them, all of them. Look at this, all of the trash. So much trash. Right, I need to be careful. I can't sell rings, I think it is. Can I? Oh, that's a good point. Can I cull mandates? Let's. Hopefully that will move any said items that maybe create a problem. God. I don't think I need this much to do. I've got so much shit here. And then we're getting onto the other stuff. Wow. Like I could trade for fucking days. Yeah, there's a serious amount of trade to be happening there. So, yeah, this. Don't know what's up with that. Why it won't. I thought you could do both. That was the point. What you want one to do, one to do. Alright, in that case, I'll build a lever. I'll put one there. Lever. There. I will do it that way instead. I'll just have two levers. It's fine. Right, they're all piling in. Bunch of niche blocks again. They're a little bit slower than the caravans. Gonna be a busy old time for my dwarves because they're already at 1 idler. I'd like to try and get it so I have an amount of idlers. It just shows that my fortress is just still running at max capacity. This dude's locked up in his room. I gave him food and drink, but I don't think there's any way around it. Like, I don't think he's ever going to come out of this. This is attending a meeting. I like that. But yeah, he's haggard. I'm pretty sure I've got another dwarf that's going to go that way as well, because I saw one in there a while back. I need to keep my eye on. And also do trader there. How are my nobles looking actually? Dude, broker is the mayor still. Like, I think the mayor's actually at that point. Like, the mayor's a bit panicky. Not been a bad mayor, Fath. Bearing in mind, her husband, the old mayor, was the guy that ran out with the leather loincloth to try and beat down one of my dwarfs. This, you know, looking back, there's quite a lot that's happened, honestly, over the time in this fortress. What was placed in the way there? I don't know. What I wanted to do, actually, is what I was getting back to. The point of here was, I want a table and a chair. So we'll do a table there, a chair there, and we can keep the chest in the corner. Do a chest there, just whatever's already there. The author class will do. We'll do a cupboard. So basically, we'll keep it as though it's a bedroom. And then we'll also keep the statue in the corner. Statue can stay there. What else have we got in there? Why are you being so annoying with me? Okay. Like I also could probably do with changing this chain.
I can't
Like,
do that there.
I could probably do with making an iron chain, but that requires a metal crafter. And I have not got a good metal crafter, have I? One thing I don't have, yeah, it's still a shitty metal crafter. So we'll keep it as that. That needs to be a set as internal door, doesn't it? And forbid. No, we don't want forbid passage. I want to keep tightly closed so it makes pets not able to use it. What was that noise a moment ago? Fath has been re-elected. Okay, so sticking with that mayor for a long time. Right. Trade yet? No, Fath. Waiting for Fath to make an appearance. Not Fath, it's somebody. A lot of people up here. It's a busy old area. Where's Fath?
I can't do it.
Fath, where the fuck are you going, Fath? Stressed. Shit, I thought so. Store item. Yeah, I thought Fath was going that way. So sooner or later, our mayor's gonna have a fucking problem. The problem is you can't really lock the mayor up. The fact that he's my bloody broker as well is not gonna help. I think it's time I change broker. This dude's fucking stressed as well. I just noticed. Somebody else just gone in there that's stressed. Which looked like the bookkeeper. I think we're starting to run into the 40.15 problems, aren't we? The stress issues cannot get resolved. It's a shame because I'm enjoying this game, but well, we'll carry on. We'll potter on. We can always recover from any odd loss, unless it's like a catastrophic meltdown of the fortress. I hate the way that's made this fortress look, honestly. That bridge. Kind of want to get rid of it. Fuck it. Let's remove it. Remove it. Let's go back down here. If we got rid of the mechanism we have. Alright, well, I think that's the bridge. We need that little thing like that. I don't really, do I? Like, do I need to have this fancy system? It's functional though, isn't it? Functional. Fuck it. No, we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. It makes this look horrible. That's all. So we'll add that to a bridge as well. This bridge mechanisms. We'll link that up. Path's fucked off somewhere. This stonecrafter. Why they're walking out? They're probably picking up an item. They're still in there. I'm dodging.
I can't do it.
Come on, we need to trade with this. We need to get the wood off them. Path, there you are. Come here. There. You're not trading. You're walking off again. The legendary appraiser, but that could come along. Like that dude there could maybe persuade a master negotiator, legendary appraiser, but that's all because of obviously the way they think. Master judgment of 10, master intimidator, adapt conversationalist. These are all just novices. Competent persuader. No. What do you reckon? Should we, like, it's not gonna matter if I lose out on. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Olin, you're the new broker. Why does he not need anything? Get a new. Yeah, we'll have a new guy because I got a nasty feeling that that mayor's on the way out. Yeah. Oh, the bedrooms coming together. The bed there. Right, what I was going to do is, yeah, if I have the bed there. Why are these things not being stored? My furniture full? No, far from it. Just probably the mass amount of hauling jobs, I guess. Right, we appear yet? Yes, right, okay. So. Let's buy stuff. Why is my cable annoying me so much around my back? Right. First thing first, let's get down to the wood. Interesting test. Mark all. Mark all. Wow. We've got stuff worth 17,000. That's worth 116,000. What the fuck has he got on here? He's got something that's worth a lot of money. Right. The clay's worth a lot, it seems. Right. First things first. Let's get the stuff we're interested in. we can't come close to doing that. Although I probably haven't moved over everything to the trader. Not even close, I would have thought. Right, let's get the bars as well. Bars of everything, never hurts. Cabochons we don't care about. Blocks, should I buy blocks? Not really, don't need it. Glass. Go on, we'll grab the glass. Keep on grabbing glass, but I don't make use of it yet. Fire clay. Rope. Water skin. No, we're building that. Leather. Axes. Cages. Don't need cages. We've got plenty free now. We've thrown all the goblins out. We've got all the cages. Thank you very much for that, though. 1,000,001 barrels. Don't need that. We've got a ton of alcohol. I may actually grab all the meat. And fish is what I'm going to probably grab. I can see a bunch of stuff like... Why is that so expensive? A silver grey tax. It's not even that good quality. Not even that well made. So, bunch of boots. Whole lot of boots. A whole lot of armor, I guess. Bucklers. Yeah, there's a shit ton of armor. That's why a lot of it's probably expensive. Gauntlets. Bags. Bags. Arrows. Lots of arrows. Silver arrows. Bronze arrows. They're masterwork. I think, aren't they? Is that masterwork? No, it's not quite masterwork, is it? No. Well made, that's all. But they're worth 2,000 for arrows. Either way, I don't need to trade the arrows. Can make them myself. Right, I'm gonna grab this is meat. Oh, I wish there was a quicker way of doing this. Gotta make sure I don't piss off the humans as well, because if the dwarves are pissed off at me, this is like my only income of trees. If that was the case, well, I mean, I'm digging down anyway. Once I can dig down, I'm kind of self-sufficient. There is a lack of hunting on this area, I've noticed. Or more to the point, I don't have that good hunters. Fish, 1, 2. 5 fish. I wouldn't ordinarily buy any of this. Like this is stuff the last stuff I'd buy, like food. I mean, I've got a shitload of food, but variation's not that bad of a thing. Like technically, I could probably buy the alcohol as well, just have variation in the alcohol, because people get tired of drinking the same old thing, as you would, you know, if you were having the same old thing. I don't know, maybe not. If it's beer, people quite tend to stick to the same old beer, don't they? I don't need the plants. Boom, boom, boom. Berries. Loads of berries. Raspberries. Yarn. Threads. Tons of threads. Won't hurt to grab a few. Let's grab a few threads. Won't hurt, just in case. Need it for the... Grab that lot. We can always use the threads for the hospital. Backpacks, quivers. I've got all of these. Quivers. Got a ton of those now. Cheese. I'm not actually making use of cheese. Splints, crutches. Got all that. So, 3,000. Trade away a bunch of shit, and we can fill that no problem. We've already gone over it. There we go. That'll do. Trade. Who wants those? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Excellent. Okay, so traded away. That's the main things I wanted. That's everything I wanted. The caravan. I'm not going to bother with the 1,000,001 weapons, although so tempted to get some arrows. Kind of tempted for that. Probably wouldn't hurt just to get rid of. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? We've got enough shit that we can get rid of. I'm not going to go for the silly ones. Some of these aren't too bad. Alright. Alright, you know what? Do everything there. do that. Trade. He's like, no. With your trade goods such as they are, I can't fathom you ending up with all of these. How about that? Ah, there you go. So, it's cost me extra. Changed the trader around, but I've just got all the arrows off him. It's got rid of quite a fair bit of my shit that I had. There's still a shitload of useless stuff here. But if I go down to the ones, you can see I've still got a fuck ton of stuff I could trade away. Like all these X's and basically stuff from the actual pages and pages of it. So I could, I'm still going. Like this is actually where it stops. So this is finally stuff that I've created that I'd want to keep that's in this pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Around 40 pages of stuff. That would take a long time in itself to take to the trade cart. Suffice to say, if we need any more shit, we can get more shit. But what else do I realistically need to buy off them? Like I could go for a lot of the alcohol, possibly. The alcohol and stuff like that that's here, maybe. Trade some of that, get the different variations of spirits. Milk, there's a lot of milk there actually. Don't need the buckets. Like weapons, I'm creating better myself. Unless I wanted to buy like specific weapons, then sure, why not? But no, I don't need any of that. So I think that's it for the trader. But it was a good trade. Let's see if that's helped this dude out. Let's see, yeah, Olin. So Olin is an adept appraiser now, so it stepped him up a bit. So a few more of those, he'll soon get much better. So good stuff, good stuff. We will carry on. So those dudes are sparring. They're in the danger room still. I will add more people to that squad soon. Still getting miasma coming out of the room in here, so there's still a bunch of bodies. There's still just too much to carry right now. Too much stuff for people to carry. I don't suppose they've been linked up, have they? No, because the bed hasn't even been placed yet. I just need to sit, let it work, let it run through its business, and again it is early summer, so by the time late summer comes around, once again we draw everyone in, stop them going anywhere else, and I guess this guy's feeling nauseous. So many, it's always the farmers as well. The farmers don't come out too often. Because I've now started making them call items is why they're suddenly coming outside. I think it's a lot of the farmers are my holders because they're the ones that are sat around doing nothing most of the time. Not like real farmers, of course, by the way, if anyone's watching. They do a lot. These farmers are lazy sons of bitches. So we're out of wood again, aren't we? Oh no, we've got some wood still. Oh no, so they're still going with the charcoal. Okay, I thought I was out completely. Ah, wait. I've just bought a load. Of course they're restocking it. So that's going to carry on going. You can see the dung, dung, dung. My pigtail fibre cloths working wonders. That's going well. So all in all, I think I can call it a day there with this episode because this is going to be basically about probably 10 to 20 minutes of hauling duties right now. So not exactly the most exciting thing to watch. I did want to start digging down, but once this was complete, that was my intention for this episode, to start going past the point down here and start going well beyond. But as nothing is progressing, I'm not going to go that far yet. I may just actually...
The dwarves have organized
may start
a
second
party.
barracks soon. No, I can't.
Everyone's invited.
No, I need to fill out that squad. Fill out the archer squad first, or axe squad as it's become. Continue that squad out. Yeah, we'll do that first. We'll get that complete. We're up to... So I read. We're up to 67, so we're getting there. We've still got 77 children though, but the adults are starting to climb. So as the males come through, I'm going to keep assigning them to the archer squad till the archer squad's complete, and then once another male comes through, that is going to be the start of a new squad, which I may not actually keep up here. I'm thinking I was going to put a barracks originally. The barracks was going to go in here, which would make sense because it's right next to the entrance there. But instead, because I'm considering making a link down here, I might make use of one of these rooms. Or, better yet, I may actually dig down and create a barracks. Yeah, I might create a barracks down in there whenever I break through to a cavern. It's going to be fairly safe to begin with unless something crazy happens, in which case, as soon as I break into a cavern anyway, I'm going to take my swordsman down there. Or the axe dudes, I'm not sure which. Good God, I've just noticed how many fucking dogs I've got. They need dealing with. That's too many dogs. I can make use of those. Actually, I'm going to leash some out here. But yeah. Chain cloth. Rope. Cloth rope. Ropo. Yeah. Back to my point, I'm going to obviously take the swordsman down as soon as I find a place, build a place out, and then we'll barracks a new unit down there. Or maybe move the swordsman down there and the new unit can be up the top here, and then they'll go back into the training process. Because once these guys kind of don't need to go through the process anymore to look at the squad. Spin on down to it.
I said no.
Like, the majority of these are already up to legends. By the time once these all hit legendary on everything, they don't need to go into that danger room anymore. So they can just go down and be on patrols more than anything, rather than that. Yeah. I think that's a season moving on. So yes, that's just span around the... Yeah, that's the archer squad now gone off. We moved on to the Malachite, which means it's now swordsman's turn to defend the burrow. So they're going to spin up, and they're on those schedule orders, so I can start adding people to there. Let's do that quickly before we end. Let's have a look at no, not cast age, where the majority of my guys come from. This guy, I think. Let's have a look. Axel's in there. Zang! Are you of age yet? No, you can't carry shit. You can't carry shit. You do. You're carrying shit, so you're going into going into depression. No, these guys. So actually, we do have quite a few males coming up. What does this one mean? Wait, that's male, female. What's that? I don't actually know the different icons. I know what these are. Is that? Let's have a look. Gender, orientation. Is it something weird like that? Yeah, they're bisexuals. That's why. I didn't realise they'd put so we've got homosexual female, bisexual males. I didn't realise they'd put the little different icons on there now onto Dwarf Therapist. And homosexual male's got, so it's like a double male icon. That's a male female icon. That's a female asexual. What? What the fuck? Oh, dwarves. Dwarf Fortress. You do continue to catch me off guard. Yes, so commit that. So that's another guy going to the crossbow squad. We'll continue to add them. Looks like we've got a bunch of males ready and waiting as soon as they grow up. This one is probably only what? So he's 11. So there's a few that are there. There's a few that are almost 12 that will all be joining him. I always tend to keep it males into the army. Females don't. It's not a sexist thing. It's purely down to the fucking dwarves carrying babies around with them into danger rooms, and that's a problem. And then you get a homicidal fucking maniac of a mother that's pissed off that you just killed the baby. These have both been linked up. That's been suspended for God knows what reason. Because they can't get into it. Don't know why actually. If I pull that lever. Oop, that's this one, isn't it? Made it. Wow, that's done nothing.
No, I won't do it. No.
Well, slow me down. Link to that one at the top. Whoa, okay, stray dog. Fucking animals going into the death rooms. They're following the trainer dog. That's gonna be another dog. Well, I did say we need to get rid of some war dogs. Pull the lever again. Somebody pull the lever. Why can kids not pull the lever? Oh, they're not trusted to pull a fucking lever. Pull the lever. And now it goes down. That's actually an a direct open run into my fucking thing now, isn't it? Right. Why is that getting suspended? Is that because they couldn't get to it? Couldn't get to the other side of it, I think. Fucking dogs. The dogs, because... Yeah, okay, so that's a lesson learned there. Lesson learned, people. Don't have your fucking squad member... Don't have this guy as a fucking animal trainer, because they follow him. And him as well. They follow him into the bloody danger room. Okay, I always forget to commit. I did. Okay. Yeah, they follow him into the danger room, which is a problem. That should be able to build now, because he can get to it. He couldn't get to the other side. They have to get to this side to build the thing. They couldn't build it from the other side, which is why it was suspending. Right, yes. I was going to end the episode a while ago. Now I'm going to end it this time. So, we're going to continue on. We're going to change this bridge around. We're going to have to fix that shit up. We're going to finish off the trade. We've done that. They're going to get kicked out. All the hauling jobs are going to get done, and we're going to move on. I'm going to let it spin through probably a month, maybe two, and then I'll start the next episode when something looks like it's about to happen, like I'm going to dig down, possibly. Thanks for watching, guys. Back with the next episode very soon.